Hello everybody, so I'm just coming on to give a quick update at the beginning of this video I'm going to post for today. This video shows a little bit of our weekend, 4 days away for our anniversary. It was our 38th, no 38? 37th, 37th anniversary. Anyway, just to update you on a couple things, we have found out for sure that we lost that house that we were looking at. So I'm back at trying to find a place and get our house ready to sell. My daughter came and spent 3 or 4 days with me. We got a lot of packing done, a lot of cleaning done. So we're nearing the end stretch here. They're making dump runs as we speak, getting rid of stuff. I mean, it feels so good just to be purging, really downsizing, and probably not as much as I'm going to end up doing. Until I know where I'm going, I don't really know what I need to bring. So anyway, it's still a bit of a guessing game, but we've made huge headway getting rid of things here, and it feels really good. I am disappointed about that house. Not devastated like I was the other day, just disappointed. And just really wondering where we're going to go, what we need to be looking for, trying to keep end goals in mind, like becoming debt-free especially. But as snobby as it may sound, I do have standards that I'm willing to live in. And so, you know, when I look at some things in our price range, at the same price that other house was, which we would have had to do nothing, not even paint. It was all redone. It was all redecorated. It was exactly the colors that I would have used. So it wouldn't have cost a lot of extra money for us to live there once we purchased the place. So the other houses that are in that same price range would really require a lot of, at least of all, renovations and redecorating, and one of them possibly an addition. So, you know, those factors have to all be taken into account as well, comparing to higher priced houses that potentially wouldn't have to do much of anything to make it the way I want it. So it's just a waiting game right now. Until our house sells, I'm not doing anything. Until I can make an offer that I don't have to worry about our house selling to be able to make it happen, then yeah, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to keep looking. I'm going to keep my eyes open. I, live on the realtor.ca site. I have a real estate agent in the town we want to move to, and he keeps me updated on things that come across his desk. So it'll just be interesting to see where we end up, what we end up getting. Hoping that at the right time, the right place will show up, and we'll have an assurance that it is the right place, that there won't be ambivalence or even conflict between Glenn and I. Glenn would live in a shed. Glenn may end up living in a shed before this is all said and done. I'm just joking. He gets my sense of humor. Sometimes he thinks I'm trying to be funny though, and I'm not. I'm really actually serious. So that's always fun to navigate those waters. But anyway, just, part of, I think, the benefit for me and for my kids, hopefully, is to watch this process unfold and see the ups and downs and see where we end up and why we end up there and how things do or don't work out. Like, I know there's no guarantees. I'm not laboring under any illusions, but I also have already given up a lot of what I originally wanted in looking for a place. And I've pretty much, for one, I have to have a a good kitchen, a great kitchen. That's where I spend 75% of my time overall, almost 100% of my time when I'm awake. So yeah, this is not negotiable. And I'm probably going to eat my words when I look at this and realize I ended up somewhere with not a great kitchen. I have no clue. So I'll be just as surprised as you to see what happens here. Anyway, enjoy the video. We had a great time when we were away. The weather was astounding. Today it is freezing. It's sunny, but it's cold. And don't tell Glenn, but I actually have the furnace on because it was either that or I was going back to bed and hiding under the covers because I was freezing. So the weather changed quite quickly, which makes me nervous because, again, we're moving to Northern Ontario and I'd really like to get there before the snow flies, so that'll be another question mark. But anyway, back to the weekend. The weather was gorgeous. It was sunny. It was hot. We both got sunburns, and I got to have the most amazing experience of my life, and you'll see him. He's my new little buddy. He's black and white and swims around in the lake. Got to go kayaking. That too was an experience, which you'll see. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Enjoy the sunshine, even if it is cold. I actually have a lot I should be doing in the kitchen today, but Glenn has commandeered my kitchen, cooking meat and stuff. If you think I'm not about ready to crawl out of my skin watching him in my kitchen, who doesn't clean as he goes, who isn't careful about getting slop and water and everything all over the place. Yeah, this will be the real test of our marriage. It might be the game changer after 37 years and all that we've been through. This could be serious. Just kidding. But no, it's painful. It's definitely painful. And I'll keep you posted. Okay, guys, good morning from, well, I guess it's afternoon, from the lake. This is our last full day here. We go home tomorrow. And I am out in a kayak, just floating in front of the cottage. I want to show you. I know this doesn't seem like a big deal to anybody but me, but I'm actually in a real kayak, not a sit-on. Yeah, which I'm not sure that was the best idea. Anyway, it's been quite the day. I already capsized it once. Trying to get into it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I should have started this when I was younger, but whatever. You know, I like to keep life interesting. Oh my god, the wind just came up. Hang on. Alright, gonna hit the dock, lose my paddle. Anyway, so, sorry for the finger, but you know, I just have to survive here. Yeah, so I watched this video the other day. I'm going to try and figure out how to repost it on my YouTube channel and interjecting my little comments. I was just killing myself watching it, sitting on the couch. Yeah, because I do just about everything wrong. But I actually am not too bad when I get on the water, even in this, just hanging on to the dock here, even in this real kayak. It's the embarking and disembarking that are a bit of a challenge, and that's when I dumped it this morning. I tried to do what they said, but, you know, okay, this wind is blowing. Because since hurting my leg, I don't have the strength in my legs. I've never had much to start with, but it's worse now. So it just makes it more difficult. So I am going to use that rope that I just showed you. I don't know if that's why it was put there, but that's, we're going to reinvent the wheel here. And I'm going to hang on to that baby for dear life as I get out. And the good thing is, there's the rope and the stairs, but then the dock's right there as well. So if I fall in again, at least the kayak isn't going to float away. It'll get trapped in there, and we'll be able to retrieve it, which is really my biggest fear. I can swim, I've got a life jacket on, but this isn't even my kayak, so I do not want anything to happen to it. But I had the glorious pleasure of getting pretty close to 2 loons today out on the lake. And unfortunately, I didn't bring my phone with me at the time because I had already capsized once. If there's 2 things I'm going to save in this whole ordeal, it's going to be my phone and the kayak. So I left the phone here. But honestly, once I'm out on the water, I'm pretty good. I actually am pretty stable. I can maneuver it well. So when I come back in, I put everything on the dock before I even attempt to get out of this thing, just for safekeeping. So anyway, but it was so cool. There was one single loon that was around, and I got some good pictures. But today, as I went up toward the bridge, there were 2 of them together. Of course, I didn't have my phone. So I miss getting pictures, but I embraced the whole experience. My mom loved birds of all kinds, but loons were her favorite. Glenn and I have just had such a wonderful 4 days here this year, and I think it was 3 or 4 last year, and I just want to embrace and process all of it and enjoy it to the max, and try not to drown myself or Glenn in the process. Oh my gosh. Yeah, anyway, I just wanted to catch up. We're having a great time. It's been wonderful. There's just something about being on water. It's so peaceful and it's so calming. And it can be a little exciting if I'm around. Come up beside me. I can't. I don't want to turn too quick. I'll be ending up in the water.
Come on the other side.
The other side? Okay. So we're just out enjoying the sun. And I have to tell you, trying to film and kayak at the same time is not easy. I just told Glenn I need a GoPro. It's too hard to try and, like, this is a little precarious, trying to paddle and film at the same time. But anyway, we're both here. Hey, Glenn. Well, I know, but I can't get, the kayak keeps turning. Yeah. Details. Okay, let's see what I can do here. So, Glenn, what are your feelings about kayaking? Mixed.
And like this one, this is pretty good.
Yep. So one of the concerns with Glenn is he has a trach in his throat, and so I'm terrified, to be honest, because if he falls in the water, yes, he has a life jacket on, but it worries me that the water would get up. Hang on. One of my concerns is that the water would get up near his trach, and that would not be good. But anyway, so he's a brave man, and here we are out on a lake together. I love kayaking. He's not so much a big fan, but he hasn't always had good experiences. So this kayak he's in now, he really likes. It's a sit-on, and I feel it's more stable than the type that I'm in. Although I feel pretty secure, but I'm still not stupid. But anyway, so we're out here in the sunshine, out on the water. I know Glenn loves the water. He grew up having a cottage on Lake Erie and lived there all summer. Like, the family would move up there for the summer. It was only half an hour from their regular home. And so he swam and fished and dived and did all kinds of things. And his whole childhood revolved around Boy Scouts. So he was canoeing, and what else did you do, Glenn? Like
Canoeing,
camping.
Canoe trips, something pretty long.
Yeah. So he's not unfamiliar with the water, and it's not that he doesn't like the water. in his day, and not trying to date him, they didn't have kayaks. We're just out here floating around, taking it easy, enjoying our time in the sun. I never thought I had a seasonal something disorder. I think I have more disorders than I actually thought I had. I think the fact that I get so depressed thinking about winter indicates that, yeah, there's, in my older age, I think that's becoming a big deal. But, so I'm soaking this up, is what I'm saying. And I want a GoPro, so if anybody, maybe Glenn will start a GoFundMe account. He's getting tired of...
Christmas is coming.
Christmas is coming. Well, it's not going to do me much good at Christmas. Where are we going to go at Christmas?
Next year.
Yeah, okay, because I'm hibernating. I'm just telling you, winter's not my deal. So, going to let you go. We're going to keep paddling. We're out on this lake. We're going the opposite direction that we went to last year. So, we'll see where we end up. I think I have my GPS turned on. So, if nobody hears from us in a month, you maybe should come looking. Glenn's probably lost.
I won't ask for directions.
Yeah, he won't ask for... Do you even know how to use a compass?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I think there's one on the phone. Anyway, guys, take the moments, right? It's been a rough week. It's been a rough year. It's been whatever. But these are the moments that kind of energize you to go forward and just deal with whatever comes your way. So we'll be back. I got to put this back in a Ziploc because the chances are good I could end up in the water, and I don't care. I have a life jacket, but my phone does not, and I do not want to lose my phone, which is why I need a GoPro, because they're waterproof. Glenn, do you hear this? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys.